everyone, Stephen here. No pipe, no beer, no music, no fire. Just me, my Dickie and Ziggy out of shot, but he'll come in. There he is. I just wanted, this is going to be an extremely quick one. I just wanted to drop by and give a quick update on the old health because as anyone that watched my last video will know, I went in on Tuesday to hospital for the result of my biopsy. It was bad news. It was bad news. There was some good news as well, good being a relative term, and there was some, don't know whether it's one thing or the other news really, it depends on how I feel at the time when I'm thinking about it. To cut to the chase, the bad news is I have prostate cancer. Now, the good news is that it's still small and localised to my prostate. It hasn't spread beyond there yet. And indeed, say that it's still small, although of course there may be other cancer in areas they didn't take cell samples from, as the consultant said. But you know, there's no point in dwelling on that. Just go with what we know. And the news that's neither one thing nor the other is that due to the nature of the cancer and due to the fact that it's not giving me any adverse symptoms at the moment, they don't treat it. What they do, and what they have done in my case, is put you on what they call active surveillance or active monitoring. And this means I have to keep going back for regular checkups, examinations and blood tests. And in a few months' time I'll have another MRI scan done. And then a few months after that I have to have another biopsy done. This is all to check the progress of the cancer, obviously, and whether it's grown or whether it's spread anywhere else. And of course the MRI and the biopsy can be brought forward if the routine appointments I'm going for identify a need for it. If I develop symptoms, sorry about that, in the meantime. So that's it, and I will be on the active surveillance stroke active monitoring system for who knows how long. Could be years, or it could be just until such time as the cancer reaches a stage where the consultants decide that it requires clinical intervention, in which case, you know, it'll be surgery, radiotherapy, whatever. And that's the news that, you know, I mean, nobody wants to undergo surgery or radiotherapy or, you know, aggressive invasive treatment if they can avoid it. But the acknowledged downside of the active surveillance system is that the mental strain, because let's face it, you know, when you're told you've got cancer, it tends to play on your mind a bit. And of course, while you're under surveillance in between appointments, you're going around to your daily business. Every waking moment you're aware of this thing inside you and you're not altogether sure what it's doing. But what can you do? That is the system they have. Apparently there's been too much of a history in the past of them intervening clinically too aggressively too early on, and basically it's because the side effects associated with surgery and radiotherapy can be pretty severe and pretty life-changing, which is why they hold off doing it as long as they possibly can. And in some cases they never have to do it at all. But who knows? So that's where we are. As you can imagine, that's been on my mind a bit over the past few days, so it's given me quite a lot to think about. And not really sure at the moment what impact, if any, this has on my channel. I don't know. It's still early days. I've got a lot to think about, and I'm waiting to hear, because I was sent for some more blood tests which might throw further light on how aggressive my cancer is, and I won't know the results of those until next week, when the the consultant will then write to my general practitioner and copy me in. So I'll find out far more information then, won't I, boy? Good boy. So that's it. 5 minutes. I did it. I don't know if I'll be putting up any more videos this weekend rather. I'll just see how I feel. I'll see how I feel. It's still early days. But thanks for all the good wishes that you gave me after the last video, and I dare say I will be checking in soon and maybe even tomorrow. Who knows? Live for the day. What can you do? Speak to you again soon, everyone. Take care. Ta-da.